Hey guys, welcome back to Truly Tish. Today we were going to talk a little bit about how to really warm up a space. My favorite all-time hack for any space to warm up: plants. They just honestly make me happy. I talk to my plants, I water my plants, and it's just like so much fun to, I don't know, like give love to something and then watch it actually grow and get new buds. And it's just so much fun to have plants, but you do have to take care of them. I have a lot of plants, so it takes up quite a bit of my time. Like, I really am crazy about making sure that I water them properly and, take off the dead leaves and do all the things. But it is so rewarding. And for me, I think more than anything in my house, if there's one thing that makes it feel really warm and homey, it's plants. So if you want to, let's go take a peek at a few places around my house that I have like lots of plants. Maybe a little too many plants. But honestly, you can never have too many plants. It's actually, they're perfect. And I can't think of anything I love more than going and buying a new plant. Here we go. Come on, folks. Take the dogs. So this is the room where I got a little plant crazy, but I actually love it so much. I have plants in every area of this room. And it kind of just gets the most perfect filtered light, so the plants do really well. Love the snake plant. It was so tiny when I bought it, and now it has just grown so much in such a short period of time. The biggest thing about a snake plant: do not overwater it. Like, I literally barely water it, because if I water it hardly at all, it literally dies. I don't know what it is, but do not water snake plants, except I actually mist mine more than I water them. So,
did you know they purify the air too?
Yes, they do, which I love. So I just kind of have plants everywhere. I think my hardest plant so far, I don't even know what this one is called, but he's actually thriving. He was also tiny when I bought him, and he is just thriving, but sometimes he'll get some brown on his leaves and I freak out, but he always does really well too. The plants in here just really, I think they just love the natural lighting that comes in. But again, it's really filtered. So yeah, so many plants. And I love having plants on shelves that hang over, and it just adds so much. This guy was struggling outside, brought him in, thought it would be too dark, and now he's got two brand new little blooms. Wow. He's looking so much better. Even here is a new leaf. So he actually loves this little kind of darker space. So you can kind of just play around, adjust, move things around. Another snake plant that I barely water. This is actually an air plant. I don't know if you can actually, believe it or not, it's live and you can get them on Amazon. And to water them, they actually don't get watered by their roots. They get watered by their leaves. So you put them in a bowl and you soak them in water for like 15 minutes and then you just put them back. But I think they're so cool. And then this guy is just thriving. It was so tiny, not hanging over at all. It's only been here a couple months and it's already just grown so much. And again, this plant, which I need to know the names of these. He was literally dying outside, turning brown, all the things. And he is like living his best life.
Looks like a little succulent.
I mean, it's so pretty, but it loves this little spot right here. For whatever reason, it has just changed his life. He is just so happy. So yeah, these are all the plants, and they're so much fun to take care of. And again, like, I can't even imagine this room without them anymore, because at one point there were no plants in here. It was just all books and art and different things. And I just started adding plants, and it made such a huge difference. I love it so much.
What about the pots? Where do you get your pots?
Oh my gosh, I love pots. Pots are like one of my favorite things to get, and I get them all over. There's a really cool place here in LA called Jackalope, and they have some really cool, like these pots are from there. I think this one is from West Down. And what I really love is to mix textures. Like I love to mix a really rough texture with something really slick and modern. I just think it's cool to have all different kinds. Then this one is brass. Actually, I need a plant for this little copper pot. So that's something that's fun to go and find, is a plant that'll do really well there. But I love pots. They make such a big difference. And again, texture.
Are there any places like a Home Goods or TJ Maxx?
Always.
That have good pots.
TJ Maxx and Home Goods, you find the best pots. Target, Lowe's, anywhere. You can really find pots everywhere, even on Amazon. So, but yeah, TJ Maxx, Home Goods.
What about the plants? Where do you buy your plants?
I buy my plants everywhere too, even Lowe's. I love to go to Lowe's and buy plants. I'm trying to think. I think this one even came like from the grocery store. So some of them, I'll just buy them wherever I see a plant that I love, I'll just grab. But you can't go wrong with plants. And this guy, oh my God, this guy was so little. And now he's so big and pretty and flowy. And my mom loved plants. So I think maybe I got that from her. She had plants everywhere.
Would you water them with her?
I did not. She loved to grow plants in water. Like she would cut a lot of plants and propagate and put them in water and have them on her mantle. So she did it more like that. But yeah, we're both plant girlies.
Okay, Tish, while we're also on this wall, can you give us a little tour, because everything else on here is amazing.
I love all this stuff. It's all really special. Again, we talked about art at one point and how you can use different things for art. And this says Healing Appalachia, and I'm from Appalachia. And so this is a really cool music festival that they do. And I think it's for charity. And it's called Healing Appalachia, obviously. And so I bought that, and I love things that mean something to me. And so every piece is something that I love. And again, it's just like books about art or music, and of course, Slash, like 80s rock Tish, you know, how can you not live without Slash? This was something that I got literally in the early 90s, and an artist out of Nashville, and she was called Many Children. How appropriate. I mean, really. And this I just got in the desert with one of my friends. So that's just a memory from the desert. And Dom's dad actually painted this picture.
Oh, wow.
Which is so cool. And this is my mom's jewelry box. So I love it so much. She has all her little earrings and stuff that she loves. So I love that it's something from Dom's dad and from my mom. Picture of Molly. I think that was from the VMAs.
Oh my gosh.
So love that. Super cool. And just really, you know, just again, things that I really truly love. One of my best friends in the world got me this as a gift for my birthday. And so everything.
What are in those? Arrows?
I put those in there.
Oh, cool.
So Molly, me, and Brandy went on a trip to Gary and Arizona, and I got these arrows there. And this was something that I found in an art shop there that I just kind of hung on the space that I love so much. And same thing with this. This piece is so cool. I kind of made it though. So this was just a piece of, this was just a really cool macrame. And I was like, how am I going to make it bigger for this wall? And these are really just coat hooks that I got from CB2. And I just put them on the wall and made it kind of its own little magical piece of art. So that didn't even come with this piece. And this was also originally made by a Native American artist. And I cannot remember where I found this, but I absolutely fell in love with it. And it's just a little pouch. Oh, it says, it's really cool. Everything means something. What does it say? I can't think without my glasses.
What does that say? Glory in the light you share. Oh,
and you
share. You share. I'm like reading
Glory
it.
in the light you share. I love it so much. So yeah, I hung this little piece on it. That's the thing that I love most, is that I love when you just make things your own. Like you take a piece of macrame and then you just make it your own. So that's kind of the tour of this room.
I'm so inspired by all the pots.
Yeah, they're fun.
They're so good.
Just to do all kinds of different ones.
Oh, I love it. Thanks, Tish.
Welcome. So just to recap, plants, they're just everything. The thing I love most is taking care of them. Get so much reward and so much benefit out of it. It's so much fun. And it really truly does just warm up any space. I swear, if there's a spot in my house, I'm like, what am I going to do there? It's always like, oh, just put a plant and it'll look great. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and go out and get you some plants and start your little plant garden in your house, because I promise you are going to enjoy it so much.
And send us pictures of your
Yes,
plants.
send us pictures for sure. I would love that. See you next time.